Like and subscribe. Pretty please. What is the pettiest, silliest, most meaningless hill you are willing to die on? That box of useless cables in my closet? You know, the one that has a bunch of old USB cables, RCA cables, even S-video cables, and a shitload of AC adapters I can't find the ends for. Yeah, that box is mine, and I will never throw it away. Even if it only comes in handy once a year, I'll be damned if it doesn't feel great feeling like a dang hero when your friend or family member needs one of those useless cables for something. How the dishwasher is loaded. The only thing worse than being the only one in the house who does the dishes is being the only one in the house who does the dishes properly. When not in use, the microwave is a clock. Stop leaving your unused time on there. You just have to hit the cancel button once. Damn. I'll be honest, I've never set the time on my microwave. Sorry, not the nudgy. There was a hill near where I grew up that we called top of the world, where you could see most of our small town. There was a little gravel parking lot where people could park, and it was maybe a 200-yard walk to the point. Not many people know about it except locals, and it was kind of windy, but if I had to pick a hill then I guess that would be the one. He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit. Improperly installed HID lights should be ticketed aggressively. Blinding everyone in the road should be illegal, especially when they're right behind you. Like, buddy, if there's anything to be seen on this road, trust me, I'm going down first. You'll have plenty of time to react. But I'm only hitting the damn thing because you're literally blinding me, you wagon wheel. Push your goddamn chair in when you stand up from the table. And turn off the fucking light when you leave the room. Should have is not, and has never been, a grammatically correct phrase. I'm an astronomer, I know nothing about your dumbass astrology signs, so stop telling/asking me about it. Anytime I get asked this, I take the time to explain to them that we, and the stars that somehow affected our personality trace upon birth, are millions, even potentially billions of miles from where they were when you were born, and where they were a year before you were born. This and many other reasons prove astrology is complete bullshit. The response is always, you're such a Capricorn. Good damn it. Flying cars are dumb. The idea is nice until you realize that it's too much responsibility and it costs too much for your average idiot to operate legally and safely. People have enough trouble driving in 2 dimensions. I can't imagine adding a third would help the situation. Much lower car density. If you add a 3rd dimension though, far less likely to hit someone when you have to match all 3 dimensions and just 2. My wife wanted to get rid of the N64 I've had since '97. She said it looks tacky. I love her, but fuck that. My husband wants me to get rid of the VCR I bought in 1995. He says we don't need it. But what if at some point in the future we do need it? It's not like we can get a new one. I recently had to buy a VCR as part of a Christmas gift of old home videos for my mom. Ended up spending like $80 at a pawn shop. Not easy to find anymore. Monopoly is an inherently unbalanced and badly designed game. On purpose. Whoever starts winning will simply keep winning, and the rest of the players get a slow slog to bankruptcy. And the winner is usually the most ruthless person at the table. This is why it breaks friendships. It was meant to show the unfairness of unregulated capitalism, and somehow it became an American classic. But compared to modern games, it's terrible. Preach. I remember when I got Monopoly for my NES, and I was so excited and got my friends together to play. And as I played I realized, with slow dawning horror, that you don't actually need a human to play Monopoly. The dice are random. There are few meaningful choices. You just set the stupid game to 4 CPU players and no human ones, and then go do something else and see how it all turned out later. That was it for me and Monopoly forever. Check out Candyland. You can set up a game, then just look at how the cards are arranged and figure out who is going to win. There isn't even random chance. Once the deck is shuffled, everything is predetermined. Educator here. Candyland is a tool designed to teach children how games are played. You take turns. You have a piece on the board that is yours, and you only get to move that one. You head in the direction of the finish line. You have to follow the card's instructions. Sometimes unpleasant things like missing a turn or your opponent jumping to the fairy castle happen, and you can't throw a fit or no one will want to play with you. We aren't born knowing these things, so Candyland is how you present the ideas to a child before exposing them to real games. If you want to make it a game of skill rather than pure luck, on each turn a player draws 2 cards. They then get to decide which card to keep, and an opponent who receives the other card. Just this weekend my husband and I got into an argument because he claimed I fell asleep watching YouTube on my phone at 3 AM. I said I went to bed around 12. He's a web developer with a penchant for systems, so went to the home network. It showed no Wi-Fi traffic after 1 AM. Showed him my YouTube history. The thing I was watching was 2 hours long and was paused at 45 minutes in. So, he's wrong. But here it is Wednesday, he's still butthurt about it and claims I'm gaslighting him. This is such a stupid argument. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.